Hello pretty peoples, KawaJapa no Kyodori desu. I am Kyodori from KawaJapa. Today we are going to talk about the fact that the no particle can replace the ga particle in subordinate clauses. That sounds horrible, doesn't it? It sounds illogical, random, and very complicated. And in fact, it's nothing of the sort. Like most of Japanese, it is simple, logical, and very easily intuitively grasped. But this way of describing it with subordinate clauses is based in European grammar, not Japanese grammar, and it confuses the whole issue and takes away our ability to logically grasp what's going on. So, let's begin by quickly refreshing our memories on what the no particle is. The no particle is the possessive particle. It marks the possessive case, and it's the only particle that has an exact equivalent in the English language. The English no particle is apostrophe S. So we say Sakura no boshi or Mary's hat. The apostrophe S and the no do exactly the same thing. And the no particle is doing this even when it's turning a noun into an adjective, but I'll explain that on another occasion. For this time, let's look at a sentence where no can replace ga. First of all, let's have it with the ga. Watashi ga tabeta keiki wa oishikatta. The cake I ate was delicious. Now, we know how the ga particle works, don't we? It binds together every sentence, connecting a thing that is doing or being something with what it is doing or being. That's what a sentence is, in Japanese or any other language. In Japanese, it always has to be bound with the ga particle. And in this sentence, the main ga, the primary ga, the ga that is binding together the whole sentence is not actually visible. The sentence is bound together by the invisible ga, because we've said keiki wa oishikatta desu, which means, as for the cake, it was delicious. And we very likely chose that wa in order to avoid the slight inelegance of two gas in the same sentence. The skeleton sentence, the main sentence, is keiki ga oishikatta. Keiki ga oishikatta. The cake was delicious. The rest of the sentence is simply telling us something about that cake. Watashi ga tabeta keiki. Watashi ga tabeta is a complete logical sentence in itself. I ate. You can use this on its own. Did you eat today? Yes, I ate. In this sentence, however, it's not working as a standalone sentence. It's working as an adjective. It is what we can call an adjectival clause. It's telling us something more about the cake. What cake was it? It was the cake I ate. We could say the blue cake, the coffee cake, the yellow cake, the horrible cake. We can use any kind of adjective, but we can also use an entire logical clause as an adjective. The I ate cake, the cake I ate. Now, this is the kind of sentence in which you can use no in place of ga. You can't use it for the main ga of a sentence, the ga that's tying everything together. You can only use it for an adjectival ga. And why can we do that? Well, let's look at an English equivalent. Her shouting at the waiter upset me. Now, the sub-sentence here is she shouted at the waiter, but we have turned it around into her shouting at the waiter. What we have done is we've turned it into a noun. Her shouting at the waiter is the shouting at the waiter that she did. She possesses it because she did it. It was her shouting at the waiter. We do something very similar in Japanese, only it doesn't turn the logical clause into a noun, it turns it into an adjective. So, we can say, Watashi no tabeta keiki ga oishikatta. My ate cake was delicious. It's working in exactly the same way. My ate cake is the cake I ate. I own the action. I did it. In English again, we might say, my broken window got me into trouble. My broken window here means the window I broke. We can't use it in all cases in English. For example, we wouldn't say my ran mile, meaning the mile I ran. But in Japanese we can use it in all cases. My broken window, my ate cake, my ran mile. Watashi no hashita maeru. And really it's as simple as that. If we want to put it in an active manner, we can say watashi ga tabeta keiki wa oishikatta. But we can also say watashi no tabeta keiki wa oishikatta. One means the cake I ate was delicious. The other one means my eaten cake was delicious. My eaten in the sense of I was the one who ate it. So you see that no, it's not just randomly substituting for ga. It's doing something very similar to something we do in English. If we understand that, we don't start counting on our fingers and wondering whether the nga has become the no or the no has become the nga or whatever. It's nothing like that. It's very simple, straightforward, logical, intuitive grammar. Please remember that the textbook for this course of lessons is Unlocking Japanese. You can get it at Amazon in paperback or Kindle editions, and we recommend reading the book along with attending this course of lessons. Thank you for watching once again. これからもよろしくお願いします。Class dismissed.